like I call it last chance. We do like last chance funding before someone has to forcibly sell their home. They come to us for a second chance, and we usually do loans from 24 months to 36 months to give them a little cushion to get themselves back on track. Because we're humans and we know errors happen over the years. It's hard to keep a straight 750 FICO score and an income of 250,000 every year and file your taxes on time, and things come up, life happens, and we're that lender that understands life happens.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil, and today I'm joined by someone I'm looking forward to chat with, Ron Cunningham, who is a hard money lender, helping those who are needing more support to get the right loans. So excited to have you here today, Ron.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. And hello, Michelle. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's dive in. First off, for those who are not familiar with you and your work, can you share what your main focus is?
Yeah, I come from the 25 years of regular conventional FHA loans. Uh, I've been in the hard money space just shy of 10 years now. I kind of transformed over to more difficult type loans after the pandemic. I had a lot of regular A and B borrowers in the past, but after our shortfall in 2020, I was forced to kind of bend the rules a little bit, if you will, and get into a space where traditional financing wouldn't quite cover the type of the type of borrowers that I take on. So we assist with investors or individuals who are trying to refinance if they get in some type of trouble. There's been a lot of I work with a lot of small business individuals, and sometimes their taxes might not be up to par, or some of their credit scores may be a little lower than what the systems like to see, and that's kind of where we jump in. We fill the gap between like a B of A and a Chase type product, and we allow. We're like, I call it last chance. We do like last chance funding before someone has to forcibly sell their home. They come to us for a second chance, and we usually do loans from 24 months to 36 months to give them a little cushion to get themselves back on track.
Awesome. And which markets do you operate with? Is it nationwide or just in a specific region?
I work heavily in the Los Angeles market. We also have a few other states that we work out of, which is Louisiana. Also work in Detroit, a little bit here and there in Houston and Dallas, Texas. So a few other states um, we work with as well, but California's our main hub. We're out of California. Most of our client base and lenders are here out of California, but due to me working with private money, we are nationwide.
Awesome. And so, what are some of the main keys of your business that you believe help support people? Like, what are some of those things that make the biggest difference for your clients?
I believe we do a lot of stated programs, a lot of equity-based loans. FICO score is usually not that big of a factor. We may run the credit just so we know who we're working with, but we don't base loan approval or disapproval based on bad credit. So we kind of we bend a lot more than say a FHA or a VA type loan or a government assistance loan. We're that one tier right underneath them because we're humans and we know errors happen over the years. It's hard to keep a straight 750 FICO score and an income of 250,000 every year and file your taxes on time and things come up, life happens, and we're that lender that understands life happens.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Yeah, is there anyone that wouldn't qualify to receive support from you?
Not really. Not really. Yeah, I think one of our biggest rules have to be 18 and over, but our again is equity based. We go up to about 70% aggressively, 70% LTV. And most of our clients are doing refinances. So we kind of cater to the market of individuals who are already in a home and they want to refinance, pull cash out, and or get the property ready for sale, and try to maximize their value by allowing them to have rehab funds. So sometimes people come to us and just say, hey, I need 30, 40, say 50,000 to do new paint and new yard work. So the property would appraise for a little bit more. So we have to sell at the bottom level. So we also help those two that are looking to sell or invest into the property, or do ADUs. So the funds are available. We're here to give them out. You just have to be able to afford the loan. The rates are a little higher. We're usually between 9.9 and 12%, depending whether we're first or second position. So that matters in regards to rates. Like I said, credit scores out the window, taxes are out the window, income's out the window. If the property has 35% equity, and like I said, we go up to about 70%. If we can figure a way to make those numbers work, you got an approved loan on your hands.
Awesome. And so, what type of loans do are you working with investors as well? And what type of loans would you recommend to them?
Yeah, a lot of our investors are investor friendly or pools of individuals. But yeah, we work with private money, hard money. It's funny. It's a different type of real reserve, real relaxed set of individuals who we work with. It's not like a corporate bank with a whole bunch of rules. A lot of our deals are case by case, but we understand life happens. If we can put a decent explanation letter together on why this happened, why a person got behind, say you might lose your job or might get injured on the job and you're down for 6 months. As long as we can document it and make it make sense, those are the type of loans we take on. We're not just so stuck in a box where you're out because something happened to you a year ago or half a year ago. We allow excuses.
Awesome. So, what are you most focusing on solving or scaling to next in your business?
I'm going to go ahead and move over into the ADU space. I work again out of the area of Los Angeles, Inglewood. There's a lot of building going on in the areas that my office is near. So we're kind of, and we do investment construction loans. So we're kind of now starting to go more towards build out scenarios. We'll go even up to 90% purchase as long as you have 10% down, and then also give you rehab funds. but they do want experienced borrowers for those type of programs. That gets a little more strict because permits are involved, buildings involved, and our timelines are short. They're like 24 months. But we will allow you to do ADUs, which is real popular now too.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
What are some misconceptions that you have to bust for your clients when it comes to loans?
One of our biggest misconceptions is that we're robbers and thieves and, sharks. They call us loan sharks a lot of the time. You're not forced to take the loan. It's just an option before selling the house at minimum value because the house is either in disarray or you're in foreclosure and you must sell within, say 90 days. We're that in between before you're forced to do something you may not want to do. Um, yeah, a lot of the misconceptions are that we want your home. We want to come after you become a client. And that's furthest from the truth. We're just that last chance. If you need one more set of funds to do something with before you throw in the towel and there's no more real estate to attach yourself to, we're the company to come talk to first.
Awesome. What are the most common ways that you're offering support? Is it just through like the credit, or what other ways does it is an option?
We also do regular loans. A lot of times a client will come and we'll start with the FHA or the VA or a regular 1003 or a regular application to see if they qualify for some of the more normal companies like Rocket Mortgage or UWM, or another. We start there. We start there. But I find after the pandemic, a lot of my clients just don't fit the box. Due to debt income ratio or credit scores. So, again, it's just an option to go this route, but we don't start with hard money. We do start with regular, give me all your credentials, give me your bank statements, give me your W-2s, give me your filed taxes, and let's just see how you follow up once we put all the data in. But if that seems to be off, then we have this last parachute type. I call it parachute loan before you have to just jump out and give up all your assets. Some of these houses too are given to kids. We're getting into the era now where unfortunately our grandparents are passing on, and now parents are starting to feel that same area of life where children are now coming into property, and a lot of times they haven't been on the property long enough. A lot of traditional loans a lot of times want seasoning. If you're doing a refi, meaning that you've been on the title over 24 months. I mean, we have a lot of red tape that we just slice through due to letter of explanation, if it makes sense. So it's just a whole different animal than your traditional going down to B of A or Wells Fargo or Chase Bank and pleading to them what you're trying to do. If there's been any type of stormy waters in your past, most of those lenders won't look twice at you, and we welcome them.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, what are kind of the steps that it takes to work with you or to get those loans secured?
A lot of it starts with a conversation, Obviously, my company is called Real Quest Realty. It starts with a phone call. Did an application. We do ask for a regular 1003, or we have a simple format of taking down information, the address, making sure that our title is clear outside of the loan you may own. And we do a lot of free and clear property too, by the way. So if there's free and clear property and a child or a grandparent, a grandchild or a child might inherit a piece of property and not have any interest in it or on it. And those loans are a little harder to get through the traditional way. So we'll also accept the fact that a person just took possession of a piece of property without history. As long as we can show they have ownership, they have a piece of ownership of the property, we'll throw out seasoning. We won't hold them at that. Now we do non-owner occupied loans are one of the other things too. A lot of times our clients use these monies for investment properties. That's important to know too. Um, but yeah, we do non-owner occupied properties without seasoning being involved, nor FICO scores being involved. So it's a big deal when you're going through the loan process. Those two things are major factors to be able to hurdle over.
Yeah. And so, what makes someone qualified for the loan?
Well, they have to have vested interest. They have to have a plan. They have to have income and be able to afford the loan that we're going to give them. And they have to understand that these proceeds are usually to rehab or, upgrade the home itself. We do somewhat debt consolidation, but we prefer to go back into the property. If we can show those 4 or 5 things, money's for the house, the money's temporary, the money's for non-owner occupancy. Those are about the 5 things that we ask for. And obviously for them to be 18 years old. And I mean, basically just have to have a heartbeat and a will. Will
Okay.
a will to live and a will to do what you say you're gonna do. Well, that's pretty much it. We're really easy going. Go up to about a $500,000. Our minimum is 50,000. Um, I mean, we're real cut and dry. I'm trying to think of the verbiage to tell you how easy it is. It's really, really easy. Matter of fact, it's so easy, it's hard for me to go back to the regular loan community because usually you get conditions about this long with FHA and VA, and our conditions are usually about like this. And we usually fund within 2 weeks. We're really fast. So another thing is speed.
Is there anything people need to kind of know or have foresight on? Or does it kind of like sound, because it sounds so easy? Is there anything that would maybe catch someone or, someone might not fully understand and then find out later?
Okay. What they do need to know is that the loans are very short term, 24 to 36 months, 2 to 3 years. The interest rates are usually double what the rates are in the normal market. That is one of the drawbacks. We take big risks because we don't ask for a lot of information, and a lot of our loans are stated. So they make it up in interest rates and points. Points are usually a little higher in the hard money space than they are regular loans. Our average points are between 6 to 10%, depending on the difficultiness of the deal. So those are some misconceptions. The rates, the terms, the time limit. We usually don't do 30-year loans, and most of our loans are interest only, meaning if we borrow $100,000 today, in 2 years, you're going to owe that same $100,000, along with the fees or whatever else that took place. We normally don't do principal and interest loans. They're really Band-Aid loans. So those are some things that definitely need to be spoke of before someone enters into a hard money situation.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense to understand all of the criteria.
Yeah. Yeah, but the house, if the equity is there and it's a livable property, and we as a team can all plan and see, hey, this is what $50,000 would do to this house. You add a kitchen, you take care of the lawn, you clean it out. The house would immediately be upgraded another 100 and a half. This would benefit us as investors and it benefit the client as well. So normally it's a win-win situation.
Yeah,
They just
absolutely. I'm sure it's super supportive.
Yeah, they just like to see that there's a plan in place. If we have a plan and we can sketch out, hey, we're going to do an ADU, we're going to add a bathroom, we're going to add a new kitchen, we're going to do whatever it might be to enhance the property and bring more value, then that's a green light. That's what we're looking for. We want the money to go towards the house to upgrade it and give it more value.
Absolutely. Well, before we begin to wrap up here, if someone wants to reach out, connect, learn more, where can people find you and connect with you?
I'm real easygoing. Again, my company's name is Real Quest Realty Corp. We're located out of Beverly Hills. My personal email address is rcstone2020@yahoo.com. Again, it's rcstone2020@yahoo.com. And they can call me direct. I'm at 323-855-7071. So either email me, call me, text me. We're real easy. We're a small company. It's about 10 of us. And we have a small organization of people who will get right back to you. If you don't speak to me personally, one of my assistants will be on standby. And we're usually in touch with the customer within 24 hours.
Perfect. Well, appreciate your time and your story. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I look forward to talking to you. So if you ever have any other spaces where you need to fill, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to get on, and be nice to see what questions the public has so we can answer the detailed questions that might come from individuals who are not in the business. But anything comes up, feel free to reach back. I'm here. I'm here to serve the community and would love to help you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For the listeners tuning in, if you got value, make sure you have subscribed. We have more conversations with operators like Ron who are building real businesses, and we'll see you on our next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.